Hi everybody, it's me Sissy, and today I'm going to show you how to make this quick and easy Valentine's candy arrangement. Yes, candy. Those are Tootsie Pops in the middle of the flowers. So let's get started. For this DIY, we're going to use one of the Valentine cups from Dollar Tree, a block of the dry foam, one bunch of flowers, some of this gypsum, and one pack of the red Valentine's Tootsie Pops. Okay, so we're going to cut our foam to fit in our cup, and we only need a little piece, so we could probably use this to do 3 of these arrangements. So, and I like to cut mine while it's still in the plastic, because that kind of cuts down on the dust a little bit. A little styrofoam dust gets everywhere. So, but I am going to pull it off to get it in my cup, and we are going to wiggle it down a little bit on the corners so it will go down in our cup better. I have to whittle some more. And I forgot one supply that we're going to need, and that's a horrible sound. That is a horrible sound. Anyway, we got that in there. We're going to cut that off. If you had a serrated knife, this would be better, but anyway. 2 items that I forgot to bring, and I'll go get in just a second. Are we going to need some straw, just some drinking straws? If you can get green ones, would be better, but white ones, any color doesn't matter. And some of the I couldn't find my green straws, but I do have these green striped straws, and that's what we're going to use. These are the bend straws. I don't want the bend part, and I want to cut them so I'm going to push them down in the foam, and I want them to be, I don't know how much that is, like 3 inches. So I'm going to cut these about 4 inches long. After we get started, if they look like they're too long, we can always cut them off again. The only thing is, if you cut them too short, you have to start all over again. So, now, this is going to look crazy. And you could put the moss on first, but I prefer to do the moss last. But anyway, I'm going to take the straw and put one in the center, and then we're just going to put these others around it and just push them down into the foam. So that's 5. Let's put that in there a little more. And 6 and 7. Okay, that's it. No, that's not it. We've got more to do. And you can always put more in here if you get through and you don't like how it looks, or you can put less. I mean, this is completely up to you, as is everything. So, now we're just going to take a little moss, and you can glue this down. I'm not doing it in this video because I haven't quite decided if this is the cup that I'm going to use, or if I'm going to use a different one. But you just want to glue this moss in so that it covers up the styrofoam. And of course, this is making a mess. And if I had my hot glue, I would just, glue that in there, and it would be so nice and neat and everything. But anyway. Now, the moss is optional. You don't have to put the moss. You can put paper shreds. You could put nothing. You can use greenery. It is completely up to you. Whatever you have on hand. You could cover the foam with loops of ribbon. Whatever you want to do. Okay. But anyway, just for the sake of this video, we're going to leave it like this. I would glue this down. And make sure to glue it to the foam and not the cup, so they can reuse the cup after Valentine's Day. I'm going to take these flowers apart. I'm going to I got the little red carnations, or you could use the red roses, or you can do a combo of both. I haven't quite decided what we're going to do yet. But anyway, I'm just pulled it off the stem, and now I'm just going to take the flower apart. Okay? Because I just really want these petals. Okay? Then we're going to open up our lollipops, our Tootsie Pops. And I hope you can see where this is going. And then we're going to take our flower, and the hole in it is not quite big enough, so we're just going to fold it and ever so slightly make that hole a little bigger so that it will fit on our... And I found if you twist it like this, it kind of helps it keep the paper from unwrapping. Then you can take your Tootsie Pop stick and just put it down in the straw, and it makes a little flower. So I'll show you that again. I'm going to just pull the little cap off the end of the flower, and the center and everything on these carnations will come out. And then find your center and fold it using the original hole as your center point, and then you just slightly make that hole bigger so that you can get the stick to the lollipop through the hole. I'm sure there's other candies at the Dollar Tree that you can use for this, but I just saw these and they were all red, so you didn't have to worry about. But I mean, it would be cute with different colors. I know they make chocolate Tootsie Pops and the blue ones and whatever flowers you want. And this doesn't necessarily have to be Valentine's Day. You could put it in any cup. You could put it in a plain cup and put a get well card on it. It'd be great for someone who's not feeling well, or you could a just because mug. You know, or Mother's Day is coming up. You could do one for Mother's Day. I mean, this can be made to whatever, to fit any occasion. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and y'all will get the idea. And you can see that they would look better if we had the solid green straws. I know sometimes you can get the neon straws at Dollar Tree. You could wrap the straws with floral tape. I just don't happen to have any handy at the moment. You know, I might need to just pause this and get the stuff and do it the right way, but anyway, we're just going to move on. Anyway, okay, I'm going to, off camera, I'm going to go ahead and do the other ones and put them on there, and then be back to show you. I've got all our little flowers stuck in there now, and you can see. And I got our moss stuck in there. I'm kind of not liking how it looks around here, but we're going to work on that in just a minute. Now we're going to take our little gypsum bunch, and we're just going to clip all the little stems off. Oh, I'm sorry. Get this tag off. And you're just going to use these for filler just like you would do in a regular bouquet. Then I've got the leaves that came off the carnations, and I might just stick those around on the bottom to kind of cover up that foam a little bit. Yeah, that's helping. Yeah, that helped a little bit. And then we're just going to put our little baby's breath in here, or gypsum, or whatever you call it, in just random spots, wherever you think you might need a little filler. And that might be all I put in the top, and I might take this other and snip these little pieces off and put them around the bottom. Let's see how that would look, y'all. Or if you have some more greenery, you could just stick it around the bottom. I don't know how I want to do this, y'all. Or we could tie a ribbon. I don't know. Let me work on it and I'll be right back. Okay, I decided to just go with the ribbon tied around the cup, and I used the sheer red wired ribbon from Dollar Tree and just wrapped it around the cup and tied a simple bow. And I think that finishes it off really cute. Now you can put little pics in here that said Happy Valentine's Day, or some of the stickers. You can make little things, or you can hang a little hang tag off the side of the cup, or you can just give it as is with a nice card. But anyway, that's a quick, y'all. I've had the flu and I don't feel good, so please forgive me. But that is a simple and quick and inexpensive, because if you count the mug, okay, the mug, the candy, the flower, so that's $4 and some change for the ribbon and the moss and things. But I just had those on hand, so $4. That's just as cute as it could be. And when they want to eat a pop, they just pull it out the straw, and then if they have an artificial flower, they could just stick it back in there and still have their little arrangement. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.